they'll be calling you a radical. I've done this video before, but, you know, I've named it Fukushima for dummies, but I've got to name it Fukushima. Mommy said I was smart. Fukushima for academians, Fukushima for people scientists, Fukushima for biologists, Fukushima for marine biologists, Fukushima for politicians, Fukushima for academia professors, Fukushima for, Mommy said I was smart. Mommy lied to you because you're an ignorant, disconnected fuck. Ain't no retaining fucking losers. Okay, so here it goes. Now, real simple. This, I will, you know, maybe we could put this in. You know, I used to say fuck when an insult to 6-year-olds. My 6-year-olds are way more fucking dynamic. I mean, Fukushima for baby boomers and echo boomers, arrogants who never grew up. Okay, kids, we'll start right here. This is Fukushima, okay? Fukushima, Japan. It sits on the east coast of Japan. Japan's an island. After World War II, well, let's back up, kids. August 6, 1944, the United States dropped 2 nuclear bombs on Japan, not on the Emperor of Japan. The Emperor of Japan and the royal family, Yoko Ono's freaking uncle, fucking, they didn't touch them. They let them live free forever in the globalist United States called Manhattan. So they dropped 2 bombs. Why did they do that? Because them Japs were getting us. No. To show Russia, their cousins, that they had a bigger dick than they did. So they dropped Hoover, remember? Mister, we could use another man like Hoover again. Yeah, the president, ex-president, said never in the history of mankind, his quote right after, has any war machine, any nation, any group of people indiscretionally they just killed all the peasants. Why? Dropped on them to show their dick was bigger than the oligarch Russians that own the White House now. It's freaking dick. So mass murder. Never went after the people who did Pearl Harbor. Never went after the people, just like the same old thing. 1916, 2003. So, kids, the United States took Japan. Yalta by the Sea, they divided up the world. Stalin and FDR. Churchill, the odd man out, but he played long ball. The German oligarchs, the English royal family are not English. They're German. So, Nazis. So, the United States took Japan, turned it into a nuclear experimental island. Built 50 nuclear reactors all over it. Not to make nuclear energy, kids. To make nuclear bombs. To threaten China, the other inbred cousin they're worried about. So, they build them on what we call the Ring of Fire. What's the Ring of Fire, class? That's right, Johnny. It's the big ring around the Pacific Rim, the Pacific Ocean, that has major earthquakes and volcanoes, which has the most of them. What's that, Jane? Yes, Japan, the island of Japan has lots of them, doesn't it, kids? Has lots of them, big ones. Can any of you tell me, what's a tsunami? What's that, Sally? Sally, a tsunami is an earthquake causes a giant wave of surge of water that rises way up, can rise up to 60 feet, maybe even higher in history, and it goes up and it pushes the water inland and then sucks everything out. Very dangerous, right? Very good, Sally. Come up here so I can give you a gold fucking star on your head. So, that's right, kids. Why would they build nuclear reactors right here? There's this crazy guy, this professor, this artist, this historian, this academia, this anti-neo Yoko Dada's named Kevin Blanch. He's been screaming for decades. We're going to get a major nuclear meltdown. It's going to be a catastrophe, and it's going to freaking be the end. Well, not the end of the world, but it's going to be the end of you and I, because it's going to give us cancer. And he's been asked over and over, where's it going to happen? Fukushima, Japan, or San Onofre and Diablo. Now, what's Diablo Canyon and San Onofre, kids? Their nuclear reactors built on the rainforest. Where are they at? What's that, Johnny? In California. Now, kids, is California part of the United States? Yeah. Okay, so they built 2 there. They have. Do they have? Anybody know if they have tsunamis in California? What's that? What's that, Billy? Yeah, every time you go down to the beach, you see those big tsunami warning signs, and you ask your mommy what they were, and she says, I don't know. So you ask your grandma, Amy, and she says, I don't know. So you ask your dad, and he says, I don't know. So you went and Googled it on the internet? Good for you. So you know what it is. Good, Billy. How old are you? You're 4? Good. So, can any of you kids tell the teacher what's the jet stream? What's that? What's that, Lori? What's that? The jet stream's a superhighway freeway of wind that moves east to west up in the atmosphere. It was never discovered until the World War II. And they did what? They were called Fugo bombs. Fugo me not. So, a Japanese philosopher had written 2,000 years ago that there was this freeway of wind up there. And the freeway of wind moves at super high speeds, incredible speeds. So the Japanese military was experimenting by, not the Japanese, excuse me, Hirohito, the royal family, the Chrysanthemums, Yoko's family, was experimenting by putting the bombs up in there. And loose lips sink big ships, remember? We have to not tell the fainting goats in the United States because they will panic. Keep them freaking like mushrooms, feed them full of shit and in the dark. By the way, mushrooms suck out radiation. Let's go gather some in the woods and eat some. Let's have some good, nice, Pacific dead fucking dying salmon that doesn't exist. Whoop. So, let's go to the beach, kids. So, oh, sorry, the jet stream just got us. So, they were sending these bombs. They were making it here. The Doolittle run. How come it didn't work? Oh, what's the jet stream? So, that's right. Very good, Lori. What's that, Billy? Yes. 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 The United States kept it quiet about Fukushima. Yes, they covered up Fukushima. What's that, Sally? Why did they do that? Because, what's that? What's that, Johnny? Because our parents and our grandparents are a bunch of cowards and afraid of their own mortality, and we can't get them scared. How do you know that? How old are you, Johnny? You're 4? Yes. They're immature little babies who can't handle any truth, so don't frighten them. Don't frighten the children. So, Obama covered up. What's that? What's that? Bobby? Barack Obama stood on the White House lawn after Fukushima happened and said, I'm going to keep you informed while we inform. And his kids and his family were all flown out of the country to South America to get out of the plume. What's that? Sally, oh, you read that Hillary Clinton, Kevin Blanch was reading Hillary Clinton's emails online 5 fucking years ago? Who put out the narrative of Benghazi? Hillary Clinton did. Who put out the birther issue? Barack Obama did. Fainting goats. Who put out the Donnie Trump health issue? Up, down. Obamacare repeal. Up, down. We're going to get rid of it, whatever. The Russians have infiltrated. The Russians did. That's right, kids. The same old people that we were flexing our dick at in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You got it. They're back. So, King Joseph, Marie Antoinette, let them eat yellow cake, Marie Antoinette says. Vienna, all roads lead to Vienna. So, kiddies, so the Fukushima, so when Fukushima happened, Fukushima sits on the east coast of Japan. I just keep on looking to the east. So where's the next thing when the jet stream always blows east to west? Is that correct, kids? What's that, Bobby? Yes. Yes, always. So the wind blows out from Japan. What about the ocean currents? Can any of you kids say, is the Pacific Ocean a bathtub? Because your parents and your grandparents, they think it's a bathtub. So, what's that, Bobby? Your grandpa said the Earth's flat? What do you think of that? You think your grandpa's a fucking moron? Yes, me too. So, okay, so it's... What's that, Sally? The swiftest rivers in the world exist in the Pacific Ocean. It's called the Japanese Current. It's called... Very good, yeah. Here, come up, you get another fucking gold star. So, what's that you try to tell your mommy and your daddy and your grandparents this, and they started laughing and just went, what? Okay. So, the Japanese, let's start. So, this is Japan. This is California. This is real, by the way, kiddies. Anybody know? Can anybody tell, teacher, what this is? Can anybody tell you where that is? It's old, huh? It's nice. What's that, Sally? When your mom, when you guys kids used to go play by the seashore, you would take one of these in your bathing suit and wrap it around. What's that? You don't go anymore? You don't go in the ocean because it's toxic? What's that? Johnny, your grandpa said it's a pasture. What do you think of that? What? You think your grandpa's a fucking moron? What did you tell him? It's not a fucking pasture, dumb fuck. It's the Pacific Ocean, the greatest ecosystem. So, okay, kids. So, do you know about the Japanese current? Which way does it move? That's right, Johnny. It goes east to west, just like the jet stream. The Earth's round. So, all right, kids, do you know anything about the word of ecology? What's that? What's that, Billy? Yes, we're all connected. We're all from the sea. Yeah? Well, what do you think of that? Well, what's that? Your grandpa and your grandma and your mom and dad said, no, the fuck we're not. God just went, boop, bing, bing, and created you, and everything's orchestrated from above, and you just, we're here to rape the earth and pillage it and just go to heaven. Fucking heaven. What's that, Billy? Before them fucking madmen, fucking lunatics from fucking Europe and Asia got here, this was heaven. Oh, okay. So, this is California, the coast, right? Oregon. So, the salmon, big fish, eat little fish. That's right, Billy. That's right. So, here's how it works. You explain to me, Billy. You're 4. Yes. So, there's little teeny what we call plankton and luminescence, a layer in the ocean. It's created by the sun. It's created by photosynthesis. It's created by the sun meeting water and the nitrogen. It creates the nutrients. It creates the little plankton, which, by the way, the biggest mammals, the whales, eat the littlest. So then it makes shrimp feed on that. Little teeny, all kinds of nutrition. And little teeny fish eat that. Like sardines and anchovies. Is that right, Billy? What's that, Sally? Oh, what's that, Jane? Yeah? Yes, and then the sardine, what? The sardines and anchovies collapsed 4 years ago because of Fukushima. Oh, okay. So, what's your mom and dad say about that? They say, let's go fucking fishing in Oregon. Huh. So, have some beers, stay at the hotel. They said we didn't catch any because it was windy. What did you tell them? I told them they were stupid motherfuckers that they're fucking dying and they were killing them. So, big fish eat little fish, so the anchovies and sardines. What feeds on anchovies and sardines? Can anyone tell me that, class? Yay! Salmon! First came the god of salmon. That's right, the whole class. Come up, you get another gold fucking star. So, salmon feed on them. What feeds on salmon, kids? What's that? Sally? What's that, Johnny? What's that, Jane? What's that, Billy? What's that, Leroy? They feed on fucking orcas, killer whales. And killer whales quit having babies after just recently. Is that right, Leroy? Yep, they quit giving birth. They quit talking. Good, Leroy. Come up, you get a gold fucking star. What's that? Your mom and dad and your grandparents say, fucking shoot those fucking fur bags? Shoot those fur bags, those fucking things? What? Yeah, my grandparents and my parents who are fishermen in Seattle and Washington, Oregon, they say shoot the fur bags, shoot the whales while they're still in our catch. Our catch? I told them, fuck you scumbags, saying shoot the fur bags. The fur bags should shoot the scumbags. That's what you told me? Good, Johnny. Come get another fucking, excuse me, Leroy, get a gold star. So, the scumbags want to shoot the fur bags for stealing their catch. Huh. So, the ecology's collapsing, right, class? So, as soon as, now what's that? A guy named Kevin Blanch came up with what? Plutonium? Plutonium's a gas that's released off. Now the robot gets in there. Have you seen the robot, kids? Yeah, there's a mound of molten fuel for Mox. Do you kids know what Mox fuel is? What's that, Sally? Yes, they build it to make bombs. It's a fairy tale. They did at Santa River. So they enhance the uranium, the waste from, that's why nuclear reactors exist, to make nuclear bombs. Sugar wars, molasses wars, cocaine cowboys, plutonium wars. So it's to exchange the globalist world market to threaten and make people gazillionaires and threaten people. That's right. Come up, you get another fucking gold star. So here we go. The jet stream moves left to right. Now let's see if we can find something that will. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Fukushima. Dust in the wind. How come it all keeps landing on us in California? What's that, Johnny? Because the fucking jet stream moves left to right. The ocean currents. Remember? What's that, Johnny? Remember when Fukushima happened and a bridge from Japan landed on the beach at Gold Beach in Oregon in what, 7 days? What's that? Remember Kevin Blanch reported that in Sacramento they were already in the federal freaking radnet dishes, which they took down, was picking up Fukushima in Sacramento within 12 hours? That's right, kids. So, do you kids know what radnet is? What's that, Sally? Yeah, it's radiation detector device. The government monitors radiation because they don't want any radiation to get in you because it kills you. It gets in your food. Nuclear fallout, plutonium. So, but it's plutonium. So, okay, kids. So, Sally, you're saying that to live in Tokyo would be much, much safer to live here, right? Because the wind blows out all the time. So, just west. So, it's right on the coast. So, you go just a little bit west there. There's probably not much radiation, right? Some, from what what's that? It blew up into the air for the first 6 days, but the wind was blowing out, right? Yes. The wind was blowing out over the Pacific, right? Yeah. So, then they decided to dump fresh water on it, first salt water, and just push it into the Pacific Ocean. And then tell everybody that we're catching it in tanks. What's that, Johnny? Ha! Fucking impossible to catch it all in tanks. Hello. Fucking water runs down, fucking typhoons, flood. What about when a typhoon blows in that way? Yes, then, that's right, Johnny, then it gets in Japan. But 99.9%, 99.99999% of Fukushima's energy has been pushed into the Pacific Ocean for 2,336 days. That's right, Johnny. Come up, you got another fucking gold star. So, the jet stream moves left to right. plutonium's a gas, so it killed the plankton, it killed the luminescence, it killed the basic fundamental foundation of the sea life of the Pacific Ocean. That's right, Sally. So it killed it. Big fishy limit, and then change started on. What's that? Kevin Blanch walked the Pacific coast, the whole freaking thing. What's that, Sally? Shh, don't cry. Why are you crying? Because it killed all the tide pools. Yeah, I understand. Come here, honey. Come here. Let me put the show on you. You didn't kill the tide pools. What? Your grandparents and your parents did, and they don't care? You used to like to go play with the sea anemones, put your finger in them. There's big red ones, big orange ones, big blue ones stacked on top of each other. Every color you could dream of. They take your breath away. And your parents and your grandparents killed it forever. Killed it. Yeah. Come here, honey. Put this on. See if it'll keep the radiation off you. What's that? It causes leukemia? Yeah. It causes cancer. What? Your little brother was born with a severe birth defect? Your other has a twin sister. Was born with a bad aortic valve. Autistic. Your mom has MS now. When did this all happen? 2012? So class, real simple. I got these in caramel through that smell. Tow it out, just don't tow it out to sea. Cut it up, put it in the dump. We don't like it. Baby bomber scum. So Fukushima happens. Let's get our protection on. 6 days. After 7 days, Pacific Ocean. What's that, Johnny? The storms move across the Pacific Ocean and they pick up the energy off the Pacific Ocean and they snow and they rain. Ooh, right there in Utah, the greatest snow on earth, the first line of defense. You live right here in Ogden, Utah. There's a direct line to Fukushima. The first time it hits is the Rocky Mountains. These great snow, the greatest snow on earth. That's right, Johnny. So you go skiing, you drink the water, you eat the food, and Fukushima plutonium gets in you. What's that? My mom and dad and my grandparents say that that's just all fear and don't worry about it, whatever. Let's go skiing, let's go fishing, let's go fucking boating, let's go to Disneyland. You told them what? They'll be walking over the dead bodies going, let's go to Oregon salmon fishing. You told them the salmon fishing should be emergency closed and there aren't any. Fuck, they dropped off a cliff. What about, oh, they go steelhead fishing in Idaho? What, there's no steelhead? They completely almost gone extinct? Wow. Come here, Johnny, you get another fuck. How old are you? You're 4? What did you tell your parents? I told them they're arrogant generation, they're stupid motherfuckers. What do you think about them doing that to your generation? I think they can all fucking rot in hell. I wrote a song. What's the song? Can you sing the song for me? Johnny and Sally? Don't go breaking my heart. I wouldn't if not. Oh, it's a difference. That's the other song. Okay, what's the song? Your generation, your me generation, your me generation. Too bad you didn't all fucking die before you fucking got old. Before us, our children's, me, you, the sea. You done fucking sold. So kids, here's how it works, okay? Fukushima blew up. Nuclear reactor, plumb full of spent fuel. Do you kids know what spent fuel is? Yes, teacher. So it all fell down to the bottom of the sea. So they had that little sunfish robot. What's that, Sally? Yeah, they found the molten. That's MOX fuel from number 3. That's enough to kill the entire sea. Just the MOX fuel from number 3. And now you can physically see the frogs have been boiled nicely. What's that, Johnny? Grandpa and Grandma are both in their 60s, both dying of cancer. But they said God will save them. They're looking to take a silver pill or some juice or what? They just smoked some weed and they're going to say, what? They both died last week? What about Mom and Dad? Well, Mom's had her thyroid cut out last week, but that's all coincidence. So it blew up the jet stream. Now you know what the jet stream are, kiddies, and you fake intellectuals, you marine biologists, you fucking academia professors, you people that work for NOAA. How about you people that work for Redneck? Now what's that, Johnny? Trump for prison, Trump for prison. What's that, Billy? Obama for prison, Obama for prison. Well, my mom and dad says, what's the charges? What's the charges? And I told them real easy. What is the damages? What is the prison sentence for killing the Pacific Ocean? First one tried, Barack Obama. That's right, Sally. He covered it up. Gina McCarthy, Lisa Jackson. Do you kids know about eugenics and John Holden? Yes, John Holden's a criminal fucker. He ran the show 32 Team to cover up because our parents are cowards and can't handle the fucking truth. Ooh, I don't want to sit with my loved one when they're dying. Kevin, you go sit with them. I can't handle it. It's me. They're going to take my husband. My wife's dying. I can't handle it. Yeah, that's how my grandparents, when they died, my grandma wouldn't sit grandpa and grandpa wouldn't sit grandma. So us little kids had to hold their hand. Come on, baby. Hold my hand. Your generation. Too bad you didn't all fucking die, you memes, before you got old. And our generation, you done so it moves left to right, lands on North America, gets in the food, the water, they crash redness. So why Trump? What's the charge? Isn't he president? The buck stops where? Obama, he was going to throw everything Obama out. What's that, Sally? First person he met with was a bee in the thing. Who's he? You kids, yeah, we all know who he is. The orchestrator, cover-up, fucking nuclear rat, good puppet, fucking piece of dog shit from Japan. A bee. First one in the fucking towers to meet Trump. Let's go down to the fucking Mar-a-Lago. What's that? Obama played golf. How many times? 1,500. That's all he did is play golf. The globalists just worked him over. Trump flies and does a press conference in Florida so he can play golf every day. Him and a bee on the golf course. High five! Please allow me to introduce myself. So he's been president for how long? He went along with the cover-up. He's even worse than Obama. At least Obama fucker was during that scumbag who needs blonde, Mary Antoinette. But Donald ran saying he was going to fix all this and do this, and then he's just, he plays ball, goes sits with the Saudi royal family. That's right. Come up, you get another fucking gold star. So it goes like this, kids. So, what's that? What's that, Sally? It's safer to live in Tokyo than it is to live in San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York City, freaking Detroit, freaking Atlanta, Texas. How about Tallahassee? Huh. But what's that, Sally? What about Queen in Buckingham Palace? It goes to England too. It goes all the way to Europe too. It circles the globe. It even gets in the Atlantic Oceans, right? Yeah, they mix and mingle. Fukushima for fucking dummies. No, Fukushima for fake intellectuals. It literally is safer to live in Tokyo. Much safer. Much safer. And what's that, Sally? How the fuck are they gonna fucking test for when they don't even know what it is? Kevin Blanch says it's plutonium. It's a fucking new energy bringing star power to Earth. That's what they say at Livermore. That's their logo. They brought, that's right, Sally. Come up and get another fucking gold star. Fucking, they brought star power to Earth. What's that? It can never be put out, right? That's right. Never, ever can be put out. It all melted together. Mox fuel, that's a big mound. And it's fucking rating off a heat source called plutonium, which caused the drought, which is killing the sea, which killed the plankton, which killed the Artesian salmon, which fucking killing the fucking salmon, which killing all the fucking whales, which makes all the fucking tide pools dead. You want evidence, you stupid fuckers? Walk out of your fucking house. You California or Washington, fucking Alaska, Canada, look at the fucking tide pools. Look at the fucking tide pools, you fucking assholes. Too bad you all didn't fucking die before you got old. Fuck you, you fucking generational fucking pricks. You marine biologists, you academia professors, you fucking NOAA, you fucking government officials. Every one of you fuckers need to be fucking strung up and fucking hung. Fucking for our generation, you done sold. Stand tuned.